How you doing, everybody? It's Tank. Next video I want to talk to you guys about is Black Lives Matter. I know they're all over the place, but here in Toronto where I live, I think they're just bullies. All they want to do is jump up and down and make all kinds of noise. A couple weeks ago they formed a circle in rush hour at Yonge and Dundas for an illegal alien not to be kicked out of the country just because she has a baby and she's black. Doesn't matter. You have to follow the rules and do what everyone else does. A couple months ago, there was a town meeting or whatever you want to call it. All you had to do was sign up, and anybody could go and speak their piece. There was black people there. There was white people there, students, office workers, whatever. But no, Black Lives Matter comes in after it starts jumping up and down in front of the cameras because the doors are locked, screaming, "Let us in! Let us in!" Why? You're not special. Do what everyone else does and follow the rules. You guys are bullies. You bullied the police right out of the Pride Parade. And how? You sat down and blocked everyone else's right to, say who they are and embrace their lifestyle. But no, you decided, you took it upon yourselves to put a stop to that just because you didn't want the police involved in it. Again, you guys are no one special. And if you really care about your community, then why don't you go into your communities, tutor the kids, open up community centers, teach the kids sports, do whatever you can for the young people, try to keep them away from getting into trouble. And don't just blame it on the police and the fact because you're black. I'm white. I've gotten myself in lots of trouble over the years. I was a drug addict and a criminal for 20 years. I had the cops down on me too. But when I went to prison, I can remember times where I was the only white guy out of 200 people. Guess what color the rest of them were? And that's not just because you didn't get a fair shake because you're black. If you really care about your community, stop blaming everyone else. Stop pointing your finger at everyone else. Stop disrupting everyone else's lives. And go and do what's right for your community. And don't bother screaming racist to me. I don't care if you do or not. My children are half Jamaican. My best friends are black. My wife's Filipino. So, anybody that wants to scream that racist crap, go right ahead. It doesn't bother me. I'm just a regular person who's going to speak my mind on what I see happening in my city. And I love my country. I was born and raised here, lived here my whole life. Like I said, I was a drug addict. I was a criminal for a very long time. I got myself out of it. And now I'm married to a beautiful woman. I have a nice place to live, a nice car. I have a good job because I did that for me because I wanted a better life for me and to show my kids what a real man is instead of the crook that I was before. So why don't you guys lead by example instead of jumping up and down and protesting all the time? I'm not saying you can't protest, but do it without disrupting everyone else's lives. Because all those people that you stopped from getting to work and all that, they didn't have anything to do with this woman being deported. Why don't you take other people into consideration if you really care about people? And it's not Black Lives Matter, it's all lives matter. All lives, black, white, yellow, purple, brown, I don't care what color you are. We all matter. So why don't you take that into consideration next time you think of disrupting everyone else's lives? Take care of your community the right way by being leaders and not by being bullies.